Welcome, Hycinth. It's lovely to be with you on this warm summer's day. And you're going to share with us a little bit more about your upcoming workshop, which feels very exciting. Step into summer and embrace mindfulness um, with it as a transformative one-day workshop.
Yeah,
Welcome.
so thank you. So really excited to be delivering this one-day workshop at the Trust, a mindfulness workshop for both trainees and experienced practitioners. And it's an opportunity to really immerse yourself in a whole day of practice. So I'll be taking participants through a whole range of mindfulness practices, but that you can use on a daily basis, that you can also use with clients. So helping to regulate the nervous system, helping to manage anxiety, mild stress. So a whole day of practice. So a bit like I always say, see it as a mini retreat. So a mini retreat where we'll be spend some time in silence. We'll have lunch in silence to really give you a sense of what it's like to be on a retreat, a mindfulness retreat, practicing silence. So really excited about that.
Well, that sounds really interesting. And I guess it's also open up to individuals to learn for themselves, to learn tools for themselves, how to be with themselves.
That's correct. It's for both individuals, people that have a membership with the trust, and individuals that don't. So it's open to everyone, and you don't have to have a regular practice. Anyone that's new to mindfulness or just curious about what mindfulness can offer. Yes, it'd be really lovely to see people who are interested as well as those that perhaps have a regular practice to come along and learn some new skills. Yeah, it's not just a day of teaching, it's also a day of practice, formal practice. So lots of opportunity to really immerse yourself in some mindfulness practices throughout the day.
Wonderful, wonderful. And you say in the blurb on the workshop, you say that it's a powerful practice that can change the way you experience life. Can you shed a little bit more light on what that
Yeah,
means?
yeah, it can be, and I know it's quite a big thing to say, life changing, but it can really open up new ways of approaching life day to day. It can really open up our sense of awareness, both our actions, our thoughts. So the more that we practice, the more that we can immerse ourselves in a regular practice, is the more that we'll notice that we'll open up to just seeing things much more clearly, seeing things just as they are, and being able to respond to things rather than be reactive to situations, particularly situations that might otherwise trigger us or cause us some form of distress. So watching our actions before we actually carry them out. So really, that can be really life changing.
So very, very closely aligned with psychosynthesis and developing a meditation practice.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a really close connection between the transpersonal, the spiritual side, um, of the transpersonal and of mindfulness. Although we don't see this as necessarily a spiritual practice, because it is designed to sit with our everyday experiences and everyday practices. So it's open to everyone. I don't want to put anyone off by saying that has a spiritual element to it, but yeah, we can we can connect the two for
Mm,
sure.
wonderful. Great. And you also say that you will explore how mindfulness can enhance concentration and productivity. Have you found that that is useful perhaps with people who are neurodivergent?
Yeah, I think for people that are neurodivergent, there's lots of different ways that you can engage in mindfulness. It doesn't have to be, you can always think about mindfulness as sitting still in a lotus position. It doesn't have to be that way. Mindfulness can be very engaging in a way that incorporates movement. So it doesn't have to be a sense of stillness. So it can be very useful for people that are neurodivergent, whether diagnosed formally or excuse me. Yeah, so I would really encourage anyone to come along and give it a try.
It's lovely, and it's a real opportunity to step into this world as with a one-day taster and to see where it takes you. So on a personal level, and also how you can incorporate it perhaps in your counselling or psychotherapeutic practice.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to come at it, is to see it as a taster, particularly for somebody that's trying this for the first time, and for training practitioners to think about how they can use the practice of mindfulness in their sessions with clients, their counselling relationships, particularly if somebody's quite dysregulated, in helping to help regulate the client's nervous system, and maybe using some gentle breathing techniques, or there's other forms of techniques that we can use that we'll go through on the day that students can use with their clients.
Very exciting. I think it's a great opportunity for our communities and beyond to have an experience of you, of your wealth of experience in the field and in this field. Thank you, Hycinth. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.